Okay, we got this screenshot for about a minute, then we'll get to the show. I think it's all fake. I know it is. So apparently this Nicki Minaj, who I noticed was arrested, so there's probable cause that she's forced to do this as an obligation. It's obvious from watching them that it's scripted, and so apparently she referred to JD Vance as an assassin, which is outrageous considering what happened to Charlie Kirk. I'm going to talk over. I have her on low. Watch it at the regular speed.
Our president.
Get the closed captions there.
He has
Started midway
this,
in a sentence.
So many people hope that there's a chance to beat
at
the
the
bad guys.
full speed.
And to do it,
it's tough to
with
tell
your
it's
head held
fake.
high and your integrity intact.
She's looking to the side. They're not making eye contact there.
So, but what it's shown me personally is sometimes, even in the worst
Dick
feeling
Van
times
Dyke
in your life,
said it.
you think
that
you're
they're
never
all
gonna come back
scripted.
from it.
He
But
said
you
all
do.
the political
And
shows are
our
scripted.
president shows that. He's been through every single thing a person could be through.
She called him an assassin because they're reading
Having to
AI that
constantly
no
be
one
lied
edits.
upon.
No one, because it's
It's
going
not
on
really that
everywhere.
funny until you are in that person's shoes that's being lied on.
Now we know why there's no more Hollywood and TV and movies,
That person
or
is a
any
human
that
being.
anyone
They have a
cares about.
family who has to read those lies, and that's not. And it's just not fair.
It's gonna be on mute eventually at half the
This
speed of this.
is
Using the
full
hands
of
to deflect.
people with heart and soul, and they make me proud of them.
It's hard to put into words how I know she's reading, but I know that it's not rocket science.
They're both.
It's like juggling. Everyone thought juggling was impossible till it happened. I mean the easy juggling, not too many things. The three of them.
I can relate to them. When I hear them speak, I know that they're one of us.
So there's a teleprompter down toward where the orchestra would be back in the day for the silent movie house.
They haven't lost touch.
So what's up with this audience? Is it fake? Is it military dressed up as young people?
And older people, with the richer people and
People.
rich people. They have the ability to still connect.
Right there, Minaj had a feeling like this is stupid.
Make us feel proud to be American.
It's like a cult. Okay, that looks real. That looked real. There's Kirk reading off of a teleprompter.
What was kind of the turning point for you? Yeah.
Turning point. Yeah, that's.
The turning point.
I think I remembered turning point. Aren't they some type of
being pushed around?
like a long time ago? I remember them. Maybe that's fake.
Sometimes you just get
The plot twist is that everything is fake, and they're all in on it. That was the plot twist, which I didn't realize it was everywhere.
That's right. So
I just thought it was mostly everywhere. Now
you realize, wait a minute.
Now the extent of the domination is clear.
About these people and what they think. Who are they? They don't even know who they are.
And she goes nasty, talking about anyone who isn't them.
I'm not gonna back down anymore.
So they kiss
I'm not
up.
gonna back down ever again.
When did she become Republican, or what's going on here?
Can the students in the room raise your hand? Wow.
Wow.
This question is for you guys. So you guys are very courageous and bold on your campus. Nicki, I know
They
our
blocked
students feel
out
this
the
way, but
WikiLeaks
why do you
protest at
think
the
speaking your
Democratic
mind has
convention.
become so controversial?
Because people no longer are using their minds, their brains.
My erika, sorry.
So right
I
now,
got a lot.
just
It got
imagine
easier for me to record
we're not
longer
allowed to have
clips
a
because I
different
went down to
opinion
the
anymore.
720.
We're not allowed to think out loud anymore.
There's
We're not
repetitiveness to the AI,
it just
the language learning model.
this is not what the world used to feel like. And especially for the young people,
So
I
the
don't want them
reader's
growing up in a
waiting
world
to
where they
find
feel
out the
like
next
that.
thing they're going to say.
I mean, they deserve for their voices to be heard. They have valid feelings and they're thinking about things, and it deserves attention. You know, we should listen to what they're saying. And if you're growing up in a world that tells you it's taboo to say
This is
something
so
that the
immoral
masses
that
don't agree
everything
with,
is fake.
that's not okay. And we're not gonna have it. And I love this.
If you look at what they're
You know,
saying and really not just
it's giving the younger
take it
people
in, it's
confidence that they will need later
gibberish.
on in life. You guys will need it, and you will have it. So
They
I'm rooting.
can connect to the rich people, the poor people, the ones with not as much richness.
Again, Charlie would always say it really does not take
Why did she
skill to
stutter
find ways.
there?
It takes a choice.
To
It
think.
takes a decision. And I want to say again, thank you.
I
for coming and
want to
being
say
courageous and being able to share your heart with us. And the reason why that also holds true sentiment-wise is because I know that
I need
you
to
are
look down
getting
at my
a lot of
notes.
backlash from your own industry. What is your reaction?
Right there,
to that?
teleprompter. Did you see that, people? I didn't
Amen.
know.
I feel the
I'm
same
not an
way.
actress either.
When people are like, what do you think about them? I'm like, I don't think about them.
Bingo. We don't even think about them.
We think about the drugs and the
right?
paycheck.
We're the cool kids.
Okay.
The cool
The
kids,
other-
they
the
said
other-
that Jimmy
the
Jean
other
Donkey
people,
Till,
they're
they
the
used to keep
ones
pushing
who
that.
are still just
The cool,
disgruntled,
we're the
but
cool
really they're just
kids.
disgruntled with themselves.
Disgruntled,
they
they
are
like
angry
that
with
word.
the
I used that
guys.
word the other day in
So
my
you can't wake up and
video
think about
blog.
somebody who
Disgruntled. It
is
was the
determined
disgruntled
to
Portuguese
just stay
guy.
mad. I literally tell them, stay mad.
Amen.
Stay mad.
Stay
'Cause we're
language
going to
learning
stay
model.
joyful
Yep.
and peaceful and
From
iconic
they're
and
always
smart,
up in
and
the
we're gonna stay
face. They have no
thinkers.
resting bitch
In a
face
world that
anymore.
doesn't want us to think, we will think.
That's
By
why they look
ourselves,
so
on our
old and
own.
ugly.
We will
They
continue to
overdo
think.
the dopamine. They're always cranking out smiles from the drug use. Drug use, alcohol, pills. It's okay to have some coffee and weed. That should be the plot twist. All right, now we're into the slow motion round. This will go on just over 15 more minutes. We have there's the audience, which looks, they could have teleprompters that the audience can't see, or they're in on it. I don't know. I know she's reading. I don't know if Trump even knows this. Does he even know how much hope he gives to? Does he even know it? That there's a chance. Does Trump even know he's giving us hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys? Except if it's the Epstein files. But I don't care about any of it. Because even a sliver of it is fake. Just wasting time. Maintaining control through gibberish. They've entered the gibberish era. And he keeps his head up high with and his integrities. Yeah, lots of integrity. She's talking about Trump, I think. And Oh, he's from Queens, just like me. She's looking upward, the angle. And then Erika Kirk tried to close the angle. And I picked up on that in that microset, in that moment. There's a grimace from Nicki Minaj. Scrunching up the hand. You know what? Even in the worst failing times in your life, you think that you're never going to come back from it. But you do. And our president shows that he's been through every single thing a person could be through. She said through twice. That's that's an artificial language learning model. It's the modern day customer service based English. Oh, and then she couldn't figure it's not really that funny until you're in the person's shoes. That's called hallucinating. That's a hallucination from that. I tripped over the word. You'll never understand what it feels like until it's hilarious when you're finally in their shoes. That person's a human being. That person's not an alien from a UFO. That's not Bigfoot. That's a human. And it's just not fair. I'm looking down at the what do you call it? Some guy hunched over. Sit down, get out of with a backpack. Now everyone thinks he's gonna. That was a psyop. That kid with the backpack. Only 12 minutes to go. So she thinks Trump and Vance have heart and soul, and we become proud of them, and she's looking upward, that angle, and there's no way they're talking to each other. And it's bizarre that no one at all points this out other than myself and Dick Van Dyke. I'm watching, I'm right there. I think they're making my page views artificially down to nearly nothing. Nothing really. One or two. It always shows nothing, and they want me to be disgruntled, and I hate myself. They want us to. So she's looking at she's somehow they're looking at teleprompters despite there being an audience. And none of these shows work when they do that. Jimmy Dore, those fake comedy shows he puts on, it was the same thing. They try to force feed this stuff and it doesn't work. No one cares. No one's following it. The Egyptian planes, they're not following anything. The page stats are being faked. One knows that because there'll be such and such a number for page views, and then there'll be either next to no comments, or they're all fake. It just can't be pulled off. Look right there, Erika Kirk was reading, and then they moved she went back to where she was. They're using camera angles and tricks. Look at how Minaj is leaning over. Look at their body language. There's a body language. There's an energy. Put your hand up to a plant, and even before you touch it, you can feel an energy from the plant. How is that possible? And I know it's true because I experience it. I move my hand up to the plant and I feel the energy of the plant. Or with a cat, or with even fellow human being, and not. I never met an alien, so I don't know about them. Sometimes you just get tired of it, and then you realize, wait a minute, I have something inside of me that's stronger than what's out there. Looking at the closed caption. I think that's a good idea that I came up with to do that. That's right. So, because I wanted people to know to quit all this crap and to make it known to as many people as you can to make a difference. We have to stop this. This has to end. This has to be exposed better than my channel getting 1-page view. Why isn't anyone helping me out? Why isn't anyone making this go viral? Can anyone out there make it go viral? That they're scripted and that it doesn't add up. Okay, that audience looks clueless, like they're going, what the fuck is this? That looked more like the reality of it. Weird leaning over and positioning of the body by Minaj. And she's looking directly behind Erika Kirk's back. There's no way. And then she's looking toward... This can't be girl rubbing her eye and then face. The neck ain't... The neck... So she's reading. Look at her neck at the weird angle. They're all doing that. They're going to end up with degenerative issues, I think. From that hurts my neck to look at her angled like that. Okay, thankfully we're under 7 minutes to go. So Kirk's leaning over to try to break off to maintain the illusion. They're banking on the viewer not thinking about perspective and where people are, sit the angles. She grimaced. She's a drug addict. I can analyze a person's face. Oh, they're going down the toilet quick, a lot of them. I think a few more of them quit. I think Donkey Till finally did quit. I saw him. He was behind Trump at one of his speeches. There's a video of Trump giving a speech out in a stadium or whatever he was doing back then. And then the post, the title of the post the person put up was Elvis Presley identified sitting behind Trump. And I think it was Donkey Till. Jimmy Jean. In that show, they just quit it. That doesn't look real. That looks cinematic. This is so fake. So they probably have a section or two maybe where the go-to section where they have their own actors. Their brains, their minds. People are no longer using their... Yeah, Minaj right there is reading to the left of Kirk, and Kirk's trying to close the angle. And it's making her look uptight and awkward. Both of them scrunching up their bodies because they're not acting naturally. Scum of Earth using some fucking hand thing there, like a little Kabbalah action. Look at that fucking watch on her. Fuck her. Fuck them all. I'm so glad Tim Pool, each and every one of them is a deformed fucking bitch. Tim Pool, oh, she did a nose crunch. Even at the extreme angle, I can see that she's nowhere near Kirk's face. Right there, no way she's looking at Kirk. That's to the right of Erika Kirk. And then I think they go to the left. They go to the right and the left of who they're talking with. To teleprompters, all scripted. 3.5 minutes to go. So that's gibberish. If anyone broke down the sentences, I can see them out of the corner of my eye. They're getting misalignment of the eye because they're, with all those teleprompters spread around the room, one eye is inadvertently going to the other teleprompter. Some of them have it worse than others. Some probably don't do this all that often, like Nicki Minaj, so she won't have misalignment of the eye. But she might start getting it if she keeps doing this type of thing. Erika Kirk with a fake dopamine. She's a junkie, one can tell. It's shown in the face. People wear their addictions right in the open. They can't hide it. Like the U.S. military can't hide that it's demented and perverted. Treasonous fucking demented pigs. You should go to Sweden for end of life. You playing these psychological operations on Americans, you should clearly be doxxed. You're predator scum trash. Erika Kirk, like where does she live? Where does she go food shopping? Leave fucking camp. Jimmy Dore has probably been advised to not do as many shows. I see he's only going to be in Hawaii and at some big comedy place in Los Angeles. I doubt any of these ass wipes will be going on in public soon. It'll all be in these closed environments, like a Joe Rogan, a Zuckerberg, with 100,000, with about 150 security guards. 'Cause they're the scum of the earth. The only saving grace is that they didn't get away with it. They somehow didn't get away with it. No one's watching this shit. People will eventually find that's an actor. That's someone in on it. They showed her before. I've seen Minaj. See the dopamine. They can only hold in the drug addicted grimacing for so long. Dave Smith's co-host. They're all deformed. Jimmy Dore's looking deformed. His wife is the personification of puke. Jimmy Dore is puke nasty. Joe Rogan's a fucking cunt bitch. Deformed fucking scum of earth. They can still lie, cheat, and all they do is lie, cheat, and steal. So that's why I tell each and every one of them to go to Sweden for end of life. Debbie Lusignan and Adrian Lamo figured out how to quit.